I have believed, and I still believe, that the best move, the smartest move, and I'm not trying to tell the Democrats what to do, but the smartest move for the Democrats would be to appoint, nominate Gavin Newsom. It would make the most sense of anything. Gavin Newsom. He has everything. The looks, ready for camera, the voice, the glibness, the memory, he knows the spiel big time. He is sellable. He doesn't immediately make you recoil in fear when you see him bumbling. He doesn't walk around shaking hands with nobody. He doesn't cachinnate uproariously for no particular reason. He's lucid. He's a very, very, very serious component. But there's something right now that could destroy and upend and derail any chances he has of convincing the American people of his correctness. And it's an issue that in his heart of hearts, politically, he realizes, I can't go along with this. And if he doesn't go along with it, it will define him, perhaps permanently, in the minds and in the hearts of his constituency. Now, let me stop right there. I want to talk to you about a product which I want you to refer to. It's called ZStock. And ZStock is it is such a wonderfully perfect vitamin mixture of vitamin C, zinc, quercetin, which is a flavonoid, and D3, which is really a super monstrously, incredibly powerful hormone. Not even a vitamin. There's talk now about, you've read this tragedy about Ray Liotta, who died of atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis, the way they've explained it is sort of correct. But I want you to understand something. Number one, I'm not a doctor, but I'm going to just say something to you. Endothelial health is what you want. And one of the best things that you can do to assist that is to avoid inflammation, anti-inflammation, antioxidants, to protect the pristine nature of your endothelium, especially around coronary arteries. Diet is perhaps the greatest thing you can do, but you don't eat the right diet. I'm not giving you a hard time. I'm not making you feel. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. It would be so impeccably and monumentally wise for you to just go to ZStock. Use this link. Read the facts. Read the data yourself, and do yourself a favor. That's all. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to be browbeating you. No, not promising you the moon. This makes sense. Read what it contains. Read what it does, and get it. And use my link right there. That's all. Because I love you. And I want you to be okay for a long, long, long time. Hedging all of your bets. Okay. Listen to me when I tell you this. Reparations is a subject matter that is the kiss of death politically. Now, you may not think so. You might think, well, that's... No. It is a kiss of death. Democratic governor, California Governor Gavin Newsom, finds himself right now in a political quagmire, a bit of a problem, as his own reparations task force proposed a payment of up to $1.2 million in taxpayer funds to eligible black residents as a gesture of redress and reparations for slavery and discrimination. Now, while the recommendations of this task force, while they have been formally approved after 2 years of deliberations, Gavin Newsom remains now conspicuously silent, incredibly silent, aware that he will soon face this unavoidable decision of taking a stance. Now, the obvious common sense would say you can't do this because you don't have the money, but the final recommendations will be presented to the California legislature, who will ultimately determine whether to enact the measures or not. Now, let me just tell you this much, and let me just say this to you and repeat this absolute fact. If he does this, if he okays this, if he says, yeah, that's a good idea. That's what I'll do. That's a great idea. I'm going to go and I'm going to recommend this. He can forget anything. Because I'm telling you, there are some things that people say they believe. There are things that some people claim that they think make sense. And there are other things that people think are nuts. And let me tell you something right now. Most people intuitively, honestly, actually believe that this is insanity. Insanity to suggest $1.2 million per black citizen in order to redress and to deal with years and years of discrimination and slavery and the like. It addresses political suicide. There's just no way around it. You can kiss your chances away. You're going to try to deal with the average American, middle of the road, black and white, gay and straight, trans, non-trans, where budgets are being decimated in towns that are being overrun by crime and victimization, the likes of which nobody can even understand. You're going to do that? You're going to dare bring this up? No. It is the definition of political seppuku, harakiri, or harikari, as people say. I'm telling you, it is the chance, and the Republicans better just stand there and tell Gavin Newsom, well, keep reminding him. Have big signs. Only so many more days until reparations are coming. Good news, California. Good news. Reparations are coming. And then have Newsom say, well, I'm not really, well, what do you mean? Well, what are you waiting for? What are you talking about? What do you mean you haven't decided yet? Whoa, what? What? You haven't decided? What? Oh, no. This is the thing to do. This is California. If not you, who? If not now, when? If not now over this, then why? You know exactly what you have to do. Come on, do it. And force him, force his hand. Nobody believes this. Nobody can even understand it. Nobody can understand how you would even administer this. It doesn't make any sense. Nothing. It is political death if you do this. And he is the most... Can you imagine? At some point, you're going to see Bobby Kennedy against Gavin Newsom at some particular point. Joe Biden is going to... Look, they're going to keep Joe Biden on as long as possible, and they're going to turn it over to Kamala Harris. It's their dream to have the ultimate. It's one thing when you have somebody who's a Manchurian candidate because he is neurologically compromised. It's another thing to have somebody who is your candidate who is, for all practical purposes, demented, but not because of decrepitude or senescence, but because of just being, I don't know what the word is, just not really being, with it, with the cachinnations, and you know that Biden's doing everything in his power to try to rehabilitate her with this artificial intelligence, AI, which is so funny, the joke writes itself. It's like it makes its own gravy. So this is it. Watch this, sports fans. This is something you're not going to believe. You're not going to believe how critical this is, how pivotal this is, how monumentally shape-shifting this event is, okay? So keep an eye on that. Now let me ask you a favor. Please like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit any and all indicators to let you know that new videos and live streaming is available. And whatever you do, I beg, beseech, importune, and entreat you to comment as you see fit.